grabbing that Mehendis assist test.
Welcome. I forgot the new intro. There we go. Okay. Everything is new. I just want to check the chat because it's not there. Oh yeah, I have a subtitle, live subtitle. Okay. It's been a long time. I need to set up just a little bit. Chat box. I don't know why it does not work. It should show this. Nothing occurs. It's weird. It's weird, not sweet art. My my subtitle might often say weird stuff. Say, not see. Wait, yeah. Okay. But why the chat box not showing? Mhm. Let's see. My overlay should be. This is. What is this? There's no visual. I want to move this. Okay, I don't know. I will leave it there. It worked, but now does not want to. One last thing. OBA. No, it broadcast software. Okay. How do I sound with this? Oh, it's a bit chunky. Yeah, it's a bit chunky. I will remove it. It reached the maximum sound, and it does some kind of distortion. Okay, so I move this around so it's the subtitle. There we go. Okay. Where is my chat box? Chat box. You don't see it, but in OBS, I see it. I just want to. We don't see it. You don't see it there. It should. That notification. Done. You would have showed this on stream. Weird. I didn't say that. Subtitle. I think I will deactivate the subtitle because it's not good. Deactivate, not disactivate. Yeah. Um. Yeah, we'll leave it there. No chat, but it worked at first. Don't know why. Yeah, nothing's. Oh. So I will give you an update. Mike will put some music as usual. Go. Hi live. Yes, I am. How do I sound? It's weird. Not sweet art. My my subtitle might often say weird stuff. Say not see. With yeah. Okay. But why the chat box not showing? Okay, the sound of my voice comes after. So I need to go on my microphone in OBS and put my microphone back in time. And now OBS have been updated, so I don't know where it is. Property, no, it's not property. It's the mixer. Property on mic, no. Once this would be done, I won't have to do it for a long time. So sorry for taking your time. Where is it? I remember well. Microphone. There's no other settings. Where is it? Why do they change stuff like this? When they update. Oh, it's there. I found it. Okay, the microphone should be in the minus. Yes. Okay, let's test that. Well, take a look. Refresh my YouTube live stream. Connect your encoder to go live. Yeah. So it's okay. Let's test that. Oh, it seems to be fine. Take a look. Refresh my YouTube live stream. Connect your encoder. Yes, it's corrected. Yeah. Okay. So it's now let's go get some music for the stream. Is there in that? It's in my playlist in my channel. If you want to have the find it, I will go full screen now. Whoa. Is there? Close this. Over this. Just move this to cleaner. Oh, I don't have my background that moves like in the old stream. Oh man, the subtitle AI is bad. It's running on my VRAM, but it's a very small AI model, so it's not very good. Because I've noticed that people on YouTube in the statistic often turn on the subtitle. So, oops, I don't see my subtitle. Just a second. Whoa. Subtitle. Becoming very complicated. Complete. It's becoming complicated. Yes, he got it. key subtitle AI. Here, unlock. Want to move it up a notch. Need to unlock because when I say a long sentence, what happens? Okay, let's create a long sentence. Okay, there we go. I need to get this up a bit. Okay. And I can put this on the side here. Now I will show you the update. So many things happened since last time. I would like to see my subtitle because that way I know if I pronounce it. Put this on the side, not correctly enough. Yes, I forgot the music too. Stuff at once. I should have prepared. But next time it will be prepared. So that's fine. Um, so if you want my playlist, it's here in the channel in the playlist. So I don't have a ad block, so we might hear some ads from time to time. But the Final Fantasy music, on YouTube, they allow copyrights. I don't know if it will be forever. I hope, because many of my video are running on those music. But yeah, there's a warning for copyright, but it's fine. Now we have the music. I will lower it at very low on my side too. My side, not the site. Okay. So a lot of things happened since last time. My video card at one time broke and burned. Not burned, but broke, and I had a guarantee, a warranty, so I received a new one, a better one. So that was not so bad because I received a new, better version model of GPU. But yeah, a lot of thing happened. I worked a lot on the project, and on another project, I will show you the other project a bit, because sometimes you need. It's good to get out of your head. It's good to get out of your head. Because when you script and when you work on something, you end up being stuck if you don't do something else. And when you have two projects, you can switch between the two. When you're stuck, when you've been too much into one. Okay, you don't have the. Yeah, you have the music. You should hear the music, but on my side it's too loud. On my ears, the music is too loud, but on your side it's fine. So yeah, I worked on a second project, which is a Sagan, not Carl Sagan, a Sagan, but not nuts. Not see you again. Well, I think I will turn off this. I think it just make it worse to have wrong subtitles. There we go. It's turned off. Close the AI model. So okay, the other project. It's I used a somewhat new game engine, and it's called Bevy. It's written in Rust. It's really cool because Bevy engine, you add up crates, and crates are like other. It's like plugins, so you can add up what you need. So you build the editor yourself. They are working on an editor right now, but I use one that is made by someone else than the main team. So I would show you. I use more like in VS Code. I use it on VS Code, so how it works, you have a cargo file where you load your other crates. So this is all the other plugins. They call it crate, but I use a bunch of other plugins. This is for physics if you want to have physics in your game. Third-person camera, you add them and you integrate them, and they all have GitHub often, or if they are built-in, you have built-in crate. Those are the built-in. They have PBR rendering and many stuff. So what I'm doing is like some kind of thing that do not exist in 3D rendering. I don't want to spoil it too much because it's so unique that I don't want someone else to do the same. But I'm really at the beginning. And yeah, one of the problem with Rust is that the compile time, it's long. But once you compile you have your cargo build, like your file here, all your crates set up. You build this once, it's long. But once it's done, you just you don't have to rebuild every time, so it's fine. There are other issues that people talk about in Rust, but I think it's fine. It's so far it's fine. I'm not a senior developer, so like I don't know enough in language, coding language engineering to know, but I heard people complaining. Some people will complaining about Rust. I think one is Primagen on YouTube. He said one time that the Rust is you cannot build everything with Rust. But I don't know what he was referring to. But for this game engine, it's fine. What is cool about Rust is that you don't have to think about the pointers. It's you have a borrow checker, and every variable are owner of the value. So if you need to use a value, you will take the value from the variable to another variable, so it passes the value, and you can Like everything is a const at first, but if you want something to not be a const, you need to make it mutable so it can pass the value. So when you take the value from a variable to another, it is passed through the other variable, and the first one lose this value. That way it avoids creating null pointers and other stuff, but it's really cool to not think about that, to not think about pointers. But the only issue so far is the compile time, and I'm really at the beginning of this project, so it's not very. I did a lot of stuff in it. As you can see, my folders. I have integrated the cameras. Damn, this music is loud. The console. This one I use a fork. So here in my vendor, I have my. Oh no, it's my old version. I don't. Yeah, my old version is not built, of course, because I opened it last time. I would open the new one. This one will run right away because I already compiled it. Like I've been a couple of weeks or days, so it's very basic. I have an editor. I implemented an editor, but they are working on a built-in editor. This one is not built-in. I found someone who did one, and I integrated it, and I created my own type of object. Yeah, as I said, there are ads. So I integrated my own kind of mesh. And it's not a polygon. It's unique. I don't think anyone did this kind of stuff. So far, last thing I modified is that I can select it, and I can scale. And yeah, I won't tell more than that. There's light, but it's not polygons, and it will be very cool eventually. I want to do some science stuff, like simulating some science. I want to understand more about science, but I want to make it into a game and trying to. There are still some stuff to correct. When I scale, it seems that the the all of is cut. I guess you can see there. Weird. I don't know what causes that. But yeah, that's what I was working on the side. But yeah, if we return back to AelfleA, there's a lot that has been done too. Okay, you don't have any music now? There we go. AelfleA. Let's see if the chat works.
Driven about my synthesis test.
Oh, you hear that? Hey, baby.
Revan.Mehendisis says, hey baby.
That. Oh yeah, it's my name on YouTube. So I have another AI that serves as telling me when someone is speaking. But I don't hear it loudly. Maybe I should pump this up. Lower the music on YouTube. And then try again. Oh, yeah.
Brevin.Mahinda says, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, this was not loud enough. There we go. Now you don't have music anymore. Okay, let's do another one. Hey, how are you doing, baby boo?
Drevin.Mahinda says, hey, how are you doing, baby boo?
Yes, it works. So I will show you what happened so far since last time. I'm working on a demo, and the demo will be just a house and a cottage house, British cottage house. So this is for the level design. When you level design, you place character to see if it's too big or too small. But it's not telling much because it seems very big, like roof 2 times the height is very high. But if you are there in 3D, it does not seem so high, as you can see, because the field of view is smaller in the game, and you can have a large field of view, but it looks weird. Where can I change that? Here we have humans have a large field of view. Let's see. Human field of view vision. It's 200 horizontally, and video game usually it's around 90, as you can see. And as you can see, you cannot go 200 because my screen would need to be very large, as large as my vision. Like my screen would need to be large like that. So we cannot use this. But to have, I like to, when I play my games, to pump it up to like almost not this high, but some game I put it at like 120, and it does not look like that. Maybe yes, but usually I pump it in the games because you can see in me on your side when it's too much. It seems like too close. You feel like an enemy can come on your side and you don't see it. But yeah, they put it at 90. I like it a bit higher, and because of that, the the height of stuff around you differs from reality. Um, so that's why the ceiling does not seem to be so high when you are there in place. But when you look it from afar, the girl seems very small. Like it's not very, not two people high. But I have smaller places. The more you go high, the smaller it is until the attic. So yeah, it's not finished, of course, but it's getting there. I need to cut. I leave it this way because those are not the final blocks, and I didn't want to lose time cutting this. I will cut the final blocks instead. So yeah, it's my second iteration, just to show you the short evolution so far. Where is it? It's in the, not in repo. My project, AelfleA, concept art, thing, mouse, blocking. No, it's rendering. Something rendering somewhere. Concept art, house, blocking, render. So this is the current one. This was the first render. So I just put some block without calculating anything, and at some point I almost, well, when I finished, I was like, yeah, I have to redo everything with the right calculation. So I calculated everything, every size, because at some point there was too many stuff on the roof that was not fitting well, and I wanted to start what I will start today. Every calculation was for what I'm going to do tonight. So yeah, it's not finished, but it's just the basic placement. And this is the new floor that I'm building for today. And this was long, but another thing was longer, was the setting up of the online. And the online, I set it up here. Oh yeah, there's another thing I forgot to mention. So I added GASP, which is a team at Epic that works on the movement that you can integrate in your project. It's not built in, it's not integrated. You have to search for GASP and you'll see the movement. It's very cool. Now my building does not have all the colliders, so I can go through some stuff, but at some places, take my little start here, just so you see how GASP is. We call it GASP too. There's another one who's called CM something. Just going to search GASP Unreal Game Animation Sample. There's another one. Just showing you. So yeah, GASP. It's this one. If you want to integrate it, there is it's a plugin in the marketplace, I think. Yes, no, but it's been a long time, so I don't remember exactly. Is it in the marketplace? It's there at least. Yeah, there's a ALSL, LS, I mean ALS, which is not the same, but you can. This one mix them together, but I was like, I'm not sure. Maybe because the thing that is cool with ALS is that you can modify the animation more easily than GASP. So since they merge them together, you can add. It's easier to add animation that's not in GASP. There's a YouTuber who covers it. It covers almost only that. think it's this guy. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's this guy. So the other one is CMC. I think. I'm just going to search CMC to be sure. Yeah, character movement component. No, it's not the same. It's been a long time since I've done this. It's more like it's been like 6 months or something. But I know it's on the marketplace. This is built in something in Unreal. I think.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, this is the component I remember. Yeah, I played with it. Yeah, you have to play with it even with Gasp. It's not the one I'm looking for is really ALS. So Unreal Marketplace Gasp. Download on Fab. So it's this one I use, and the other one ALS. Advanced climbing, no. Advanced locomotion. It's this one. But this is not the Fab, it's a forum. Both of them are very cool, but they are not easily compact. As you saw, there's a GitHub that combine the two together, but it's not. The reason why I didn't pick the GitHub is I think it's an older version of Unreal. That's why I didn't pick it right away. Or it's not this one. It's this one. Why is it an older version of Unreal? No, it's not. I was just not sure because I just finished. I think I just finished to integrate Gasp, and I was like, oh, I will leave this for later. If I want to modify the animation, if it's too hard, I will integrate this. So both of them are cool. So this is the one I use, and this is the other one. This one is easier to modify if you miss an animation. Let's see a video.
Just you, building your app.
So I didn't use this one. I didn't use this one, but just so you see. So yeah, it's easier to add an animation and mix it in it. Let's see. I want to see it moving. It looks similar if you're not used to animation. I'm not an animator, so to me it's like slight difference. The slight difference. I think people say this is the Gasp is is better looking, but it's harder too. And this one is less better looking, but I'm not an animator. I cannot see it. I feel like they are very similar. I look at it. So let's see Gasp. Do they have a video? Oh yeah, I use it on my. So as you can see, This one has a track. They don't have multiple animation like this, I think. Let's see if there's an ad of something. Update.
Project is a project you can use to observe
months
and
ago.
learn about the high-fidelity animation system in Unreal Engine. Available on Fab, the project has received some new updates in Unreal Engine
Can
5.7
slide on the floor.
that we will explore in this video. First released in Unreal Engine 5.4, the Game Animation Sample Project provides free animations and best practice character animation setups, elevating creator education and knowledge of game animation in Unreal Engine. The Sample Project uses a suite of motion captured animations driven by features such as
there
motion
are
matching
many
to
animations.
deliver a responsive animation system for a human character.
I think they have
traversal
more
system.
animation
Motion matching is an
than
animation
the
system that
ALS.
queries a
ALS.
character's movement model to select animation poses from a database of animation assets based on the character's given position and momentum. The project contains multiple system features for animation needs, such as locomotion, scaling ledges, and vaulting, that creators can take and expand upon. We will take a look at some of the sample project's latest updates and how creators can get started using the sample project for their own creative needs. Let's start by exploring some of the newest features. The experimental mover plugin has been added to the game animation sample project, which supports movement of actors with rollback networking and allows gameplay developers to craft motion without requiring
This is
networking.
why I picked this one, GASP. Is that the networking is already set up. If you want single player, use it more this one, but you can also use GSP, but GSP has networking done.
Expertise. To showcase the new Mover plugin, a new character with a new locomotion dataset has been added that utilizes the plugin. This new setup has a better balance between responsiveness and animation quality while using less data. With this, 400 new animations have been added to the project,
there's more
all
animation.
available for creators to use or migrate into their own projects.
That's
in
why
addition to
it's
the added
hard.
animations are two new movement modes within the Mover plugin, the Simple Spring Walking Mode and Smooth Walking Mode. These two modes are derived from the Simple Walking Mode, which is a new abstract base class that you can easily extend in C++ or Blueprint to create custom movement behaviors. Ready to go is the Simple Spring Walking Mode, which simulates character movement using a velocity spring and rotation spring, which can be configured separately for a smooth result. In contrast, the Smooth Walking Mode uses a more complex behavior to enable fine-tuning character moves, similar to the legacy character movement component, but with improved velocity and rotation. Another new movement to explore is the new slide mechanic. In this main level, creators can take the character to the top of a sloped element in the scene and move the character down the ramp by sliding with speed changes based on the percentage of the slope. This is an example of how creators can use Blueprint to expand Mover with new user-created movement modes. To explore more features of the animation sample project, there are multiple levels to check out. First off, there is a new smart object level, which demonstrates how smart objects and the new working improvements work. Within this level are some seats. When hitting play, non-player characters approach from different angles to sit, showcasing how smart objects work inside of Unreal Engine. An additional level for creators to explore is the locomotor level. Within is a walking tank that is animated 100% procedurally with control rig. A great example of a player-driven animation system for creators to study and use. To stay on top of the latest advancements in the project, check out the README document in the default level for information on the latest developments. Now let's take a look at how creators can get started using the Game Animation Sample Project. To start, find the sample project on Fab and add it to your library. Refresh your Unreal Engine library to create a project with the Unreal Engine version of your choice. After opening the project, hit play to explore. Navigate the character to the animation widget to pull up a window with multiple console variables, debug options, and characters to explore. This widget will be your live control panel to toggle settings and trigger actions. From here, creators are able to customize the sample project. One customization is the ability to import characters by importing a skeletal mesh character, retargeting, creating a child blueprint of an existing character to assign the new character to, and lastly, adding the character to the game animation widget. This can be done with metahumans as well, with a few additional steps to achieve high-quality results. Additionally, creators can customize blueprints for curated animations by editing elements within the animgraphs of existing blueprints. And as a reminder, creators can export any of the existing assets or customize assets by selecting the desired items in the content drawer and choosing the Migrate option in the right-click context menu.
So, yeah.
To learn more about the game...
So I used this. It was not so long to implement. I need to move the little... Where did I put it? There, start. Okay, yeah. So I wanted to show the cool thing, the cool stuff. I cannot do it. So there's a thing when you want to use GSP, you need to say where you can climb by putting a block. But there is a plugin, a GitHub something where you can. It's called Climb Everywhere, and you don't have to do. You just have to put bounding bugs, collision bugs, and once the collision you have you install the Climb Everywhere, you can climb everywhere. So yeah, that would be cool for my gameplay. I don't need to do climbing stuff, but the character I will have to modify the speed and everything because I want it to navigate quite fast. Also the size, the AelfleA is like the right, it's a human size. If because if you scale down something in Unreal or in any engine, it's not made to be scaled down. It's big. I tried the first try I did. It's to scale it down, but it was horrible. So I had to make the human very tall instead, and keep the AelfleA at human scale. So the human is like 18 times the human scale, the real scale. But the issue with that is GASP does not handle scaling, so I will need to search further more, because as you can see, it's as if I'm AelfleA, but with a human body. I go as fast as an AelfleA. I would need to scale the physic push on the character, and to do that, I think I need to re-implement the class. But I think when I will go back to this task, I will ask on the Unreal forum to the team that is working on GASP. So just so you see visually how it is. If I do this and move out, you see it's as if I go as fast as an AelfleA. Now it's all broken, but the speed I was going now, but this is because my C++ is not set up to be as client. I'm a listen server. So the subsystem I created there, online subsystem, was very long, just to have two instance that connects. So I did it with the menu. I did it in a build. So ideally, when you do a task like that, you want to build your game and test it in the build. So I made like a custom build, and it was very long. I won't save. So yeah, I would just check up. I will go and now soon to get to eat, because I didn't eat for a long time. But I wanted to show a last thing. Project AelfleA. I had to build this. Made a custom build. I don't know if it's still working, because it should be still working. Usually, but I'm often surprised. Sometimes a small modification somewhere else and it breaks something else, or an update, like update the engine. I don't have the time to verify everything, and sometimes it happens that something break without noticing. When you work alone, that happens often because you're the only one who can test. You are the QA. You are the do everything. So where did I put this? It's my folder here. Build command. I think it's this. I have made my own build as I go. Sometimes I need to activate stuff to make it work, but it's not recognized. Some kind of bypass I need to activate. Yeah, it will be when I will go back to this task because it's been a long time since I've done this. I don't remember. I will have to do this again. Of course, you have to build a project. I don't remember. It was I in Git Bash. I will when I will have another task because now I'm in level design. I don't need to build so much. When you do art, you don't need to build so much. You don't need to try a lot in the build, but of course you should, even though you should build, even if you do level design. Yeah, I will have to check that. I need to go and eat go and make a supper. So that would be it for today. And there's a new update of Unreal, an upcoming version, and the meta-human have changed. It's better. For AelfleA, I will be able to revisit it with the new method now, which is easier. You can morph the meta-human into character like my AelfleAs. So it might be easier to make it work, and the next will be I will be able to solve. I made some drawing concept art on by hand, and it's like it's getting there. I changed it from the one you saw. It looks like a Pikachu a bit. It's like the younger shape because I want them to grow old. So the first shape, I draw it on paper. I will show you eventually when it would be a new task. When I will have finished the demo or at least the mechanics. So yeah, that's it for today. It was just a little update. I might come tomorrow or another day soon because I'm getting unstuck now. There was a lot. It was very long to do the online stuff, and it's not finished. Of course, there's still stuff I'm not sure yet what I will do because I want to be able to allow people to test it online, and a way to test it would be to make it to push it in in itch.io on WebGL or something. I never built for itch.io, but I guess it's WebGL. But I will see. I will need to make it very optimized. But I like to optimize stuff, so we will see. So that's it for today. See you next time.